No Kitchen Cocktails, where Indian cuisine gets its groove on. You'll better sit down for this review, cause No Kitchen Cocktails is serving up the bomb. Picture this, you're greeted by a Bollywood dance party in your mouth as soon as you step through the door. The first act is the appetizers. Samosas that'll make you dance like bank, and doi puri that'll have you grooving to the beat of your taste buds. Trust me, you'll be hitting that repeat button like a DJ spinning a Beyonce track. For the main event, we got chicken tikka masala that'll make you cry happy tears. It's like a symphony of flavors, with a little bit of spice that's more like a friendly high five than a punch to the face. And let's not forget the naan. It's the perfect partner for your Indian dance party. Thin and crispy, with just the right amount of garlic to make you jump up and shout, "I want some more." Now, I know what you're thinking, but I'm not a fan of spicy. Fear not, my friend. Nua's got you covered. Just ask for a medium spice level, and you'll be vibing to the flavors without breaking out into the Macarena. The service is on point, too. They're like the backup dancers to your culinary adventure, always there to keep the show flowing. Now, here's the kicker, the ambience is off the chain. Think dim lighting, Indian art that'll make you feel like you've stepped into a Bollywood movie, and music that'll make your hips sway. So, next time you're looking for an Indian dance party in your mouth, head over to No Kitchen Cocktails. It's the place where the flavors are spicy, the atmosphere is lit, and the service will make you feel like a rock star. Just don't be surprised if you find yourself singing Jai Ho on the way out. Machete, where your taste buds go on a wild adventure. Get ready for a culinary escapade that'll make your taste buds do a machete dance. At Machete, they're not just serving food, they're creating edible masterpieces. Picture this, you're sipping on a pan-galactic cocktail, a mystical brew that's like a unicorn's tears trapped in a glass. It'll set the tone for the evening, like the overture to a symphony of flavors. Next up, the broccolini. Forget the boring stuff you've had before. Machete's broccolini is like a flamboyant diva in the vegetable world, with its vibrant colors and tantalizing seasoning. It'll make you want to do the Cabbage Patch dance of joy. Now, let's talk about the ribeye. It's not just a steak, it's a love poem to carnivores. Cooked to perfection, with marbling so rich you could see your future in it. Every bite is a heavenly symphony of savory goodness. And the ambience. It's like dining in the foyer of a Hollywood dream. Warm, inviting, and just a little bit glamorous. The vibe is so chill, you might find yourself ordering another drink just to soak it all in. But hold your horses, there's more. The cocktail menu is a veritable treasure trove of liquid gold. Just be warned, the management can get a little enthusiastic at times. They're like excited parents showing off their baby pictures, but hey, at least they're passionate about making sure you have a memorable evening. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the price tag. It's not cheap, folks. But let me tell you, it's worth every single cent. Machete is the culinary equivalent of a luxury spa for your taste buds. You'll leave feeling pampered, satisfied, and maybe just a little bit spoiled. So, if you're looking for a dining experience that'll give you more laughs than a Jerry Seinfeld routine, head to Machete. Just be prepared to pay a pretty penny and maybe endure a few bouts of managerial over-exuberance. But trust me, it'll all be worth it when you're savoring the memory of that ribeye and sipping on your filthy animal cocktail. Machete, where every meal is a fiesta for your senses. Hot Burger Bar, where the burgers are so good, you'll forget your manners. Alright folks, gather round for a burger review that'll have you drooling like a bulldog on a hot summer day. Hot Burger Bar in Greensboro is the kind of place where you walk in and immediately feel like you're in a comedy club. The servers are like stand-up comedians, cracking witty jokes while they bring you your food. Don't be surprised if they ask you if you're a regular, cause if you're not, you will be after one visit. Now, let's talk about the burgers. They're like giant, juicy meatballs of joy, grilled to perfection and topped with everything from bacon and cheese to fried eggs and pimento cheese. I had the North Carolinian burger, and let me tell you, that fried egg on top was like the icing on the burger cake. The fries are no joke either. They're crispy, golden, and oh so addictive. And if you're feeling adventurous, try the pattern fries. They're covered in gravy and cheese curds, and they'll make you forget all about your carb-counting ways. As for the atmosphere, it's your classic burger joint with a modern twist. The walls are covered in funny signs and quotes, and the music is always pumping. Just be warned, this place can get packed, so be prepared to wait a bit. But trust me, it's worth the wait. Hot Burger Bar is like the burger equivalent of a therapy session. It'll make you laugh, cry from joy, and leave you feeling satisfied and content. So next time you're craving a burger that's as funny as it is delicious, head on over to Hot Burger Bar. Just remember, if you don't love it, you can always say, "It's not funny, man." KPOT Korean BBQ Hot Pot, where the smoke signals I can't breathe. Attention, foodies. Brace yourselves for an all-you-can-eat extravaganza that's not for the faint of heart or lung. Welcome to KPOT Korean BBQ Hot Pot, where the smoke is thicker than a London fog and the flavors are as fiery as the heat. Imagine a culinary playground where you're the master chef, grilling your own meats and veggies on a mystical tabletop grill. It's like a magic show where you summon deliciousness out of thin air, or out of the iPad you used to order, which might be more accurate. But beware, my friends, for this culinary paradise comes with a warning: don't waste your precious feast. Because if you dare to leave food uneaten, they'll charge you a fee like an overzealous traffic cop. So, order wisely, unless you want to end up like a starving artist begging for mercy. Now, let's talk about the hot pot. Think fondue, but with broth instead of cheese. It's like a communal cauldron where you and your fellow diners can dip, dunk, and slurp to your heart's content. Just don't be surprised if your table starts looking like a crime scene with all the food carnage. But enough about the food, let's talk about the atmosphere. It's like a hip Korean nightclub, complete with glowing lights and pulsing music. Plus, they have this amazing appetizer bar where you can load up on kimchi, radishes, and other delights. Just be careful not to fill your bowls too full, or you'll end up with a sauce tower of babble. And finally, a word about the service. It's like a well-oiled machine that occasionally malfunctions. Sure, there might be some minor hiccups, but the staff is always friendly and willing to help, even if they look like they've been through a smoke-filled war zone. So, if you're in the mood for a raucous night of overeating, smoky air, and culinary chaos, then KPOT Korean BBQ Hot Pot is your destination. Just remember, it's not called Korean Smokeout for nothing. And don't forget your oxygen tank, you'll need it. You'll get ready for the wildest rodeo in the culinary Wild West. Rude Denim Restaurant in Greensboro is here to tickle your taste buds and leave you begging for more. Imagine stepping into a chic Parisian bistro that accidentally got lost in Louisiana. The walls are adorned with blues so deep, they'd make Picasso turn in his grave. You'll feel like you're dining in a jazz-age speakeasy, only with Purple Rain playing in the background. The staff. They'll take care of you like family. They'll even charge your iPhone so you can capture every lip-smacking moment. The only downside is they don't have tasers, so if you start getting too wobbly from the Mardi Gras sangria, which, let's be real, is a dangerous elixir, you're on your own. Now, let's talk about the food. The crawfish beignets are the illegitimate child of a crab cake and a hush puppy, and they're every bit as delicious as it sounds. Dip 'em in that comeback sauce, and you'll be dancing around the room like a Cajun Elvis. The crawfish fettuccine is a symphony of flavors that'll make your taste buds do the hokey pokey. It's got crawfish, bacon, spinach, and mushrooms that'll make even the most ardent mushroom hater reconsider their life choices. And the sauce. Oh, baby, it's like a creamy, spicy, buttery hug. But here's where it gets real. The seafood gumbo. It's as spicy as a dragon's breath, but in a good way. The shrimp are so well seasoned, they'll make your mama's gumbo seem like a bowl of watery oatmeal. Now, I know what you're thinking. Seafood gumbo at a Cajun restaurant in Greensboro. That's like going to a comedy club in a funeral home. But trust me, Blue denim is the real deal. They prove that you don't have to be in Louisiana to have some of the best Cajun food this side of the Mississippi. So, do yourself a favor and make a reservation. Just be sure to bring your dancing shoes and a designated driver for the Greensboro mule. You'll be singing the blues, but only because you'll be so happy with your meal. If you ain't been to Birria La Llorona, you trippin'. This spot got tacos so bomb, they'll make you wanna cry like the weeping woman herself. Now, let me break it down for you like Kevin Hart. The tacos are small, so don't be shy, order a whole bunch. But don't get mad when your bill comes up to $23 for 4, cause it's worth every penny. The meat is seasoned so perfectly, it'll have you singing opera in the streets. The consume. Weak. Heck no. It's like a liquid hug for your taste buds. Dip that taco in there, and it'll be like a party in your mouth. The tortillas, though. They could use a little more flavor, but hey, you can't have it all. But wait, there's more. They got this hot sauce that'll make your nose run like a faucet. And the service. Polite as a choir boy, even when they're card readers on the fritz. So, next time you're craving some authentic Mexican goodness, don't be a taco medid. Head on down to Birria La Llorona and prepare to get your taste buds baptized. You'll hold on to your cowboy hats and get ready for any slapping good time at 913 Whiskey Bar Southern Kitchen. I was so excited to try this place, I almost broke my no heels on first dates rule. Let me tell you, it did not disappoint. The atmosphere was so cozy, I felt like I was stepping into my mama's kitchen. And speaking of mama, the food. Oh honey, let me tell you. The Carolina BBQ flatbread was like a party in my mouth. The BBQ sauce had a sweet and sassy kick that made me want to line dance. And the collard green and sausage dip. Let's just say my fork and I had a little dance party on that plate. But you'll know my love for whiskey knows no bounds. And let me tell you, 913 has a whiskey selection that would make a Texas Longhorn drool. I ordered the strawberry jalapeno margarita, and it was like a sassy little rodeo in a glass. The perfect amount of heat to make me sweat, but not enough to send me running. Now, I know I'm not a professional eater, though I've got some serious skills with a spoon, but I've been to enough restaurants to know when something's special. And let me tell you, 913 is the real deal. It's like if your grandmother and a feisty bartender got together and cooked up a storm. The service. Spot on. Our server, Karine, was like a southern belle with a wicked sense of humor. She kept our drinks full and our laughter flowing. And if you're worried about the price, don't be. It's like Grandma used to say, good food ain't cheap, but it's worth every penny. So if you're looking for a good time, some seriously good southern cooking, and a whiskey selection that will make you whistle Dixie, head on over to 913 Whiskey Bar Southern Kitchen. Just don't forget your dancing shoes, cause this place will make you want to two-step all night long. Bandito Bodega, where the taco god resides, and the parking war rages if you're overs, Bandito Bodega is your taco paradise. But if you're a vertically challenged human, prepare for an ordering challenge at their towering counter. It's like trying to make eye contact with a giraffe. Park at your own peril. The neighbors don't take kindly to taco thieves, so watch out for those parking bandits. Prepare for a flavor explosion that'll make your taste buds dance the salsa. The Baja tacos are the mfs, with their perfectly grilled steak and succulent shrimp. One taco might seem skimpy, but trust me, two will fill you to the brim, leaving just enough room for a Mexican Sprite. For veggie lovers, the quesadilla is a heavenly beast. Imagine a giant burrito bursting with grilled veggies and melted cheese. It's the vegetarian Godzilla of burritos. Vegans rejoice. The tofu tacos and ai tuna bowl are your sanctuary. The tuna bowl is so raw it'll make a sushi chef jealous, with a massive portion that'll feed you for days. The prices might be a bit ouch, but remember, this is gourmet taco magic. The portions are generous, and every dollar is worth the symphony of flavors exploding in your mouth. Service is top-notch, with speedy delivery and a friendly staff. Just don't expect fine dining. This is a casual taco joint where you can kick back and embrace the chaos. In summary, Bandito Bodega is a foodie's dream, a vegan's haven, and a parking nightmare. Don't miss out on this taco haven. Just be sure to come hungry and pack your patience for the battle of the parking lot. Inca Grill, a Peruvian odyssey in the heart of Greensboro. Prepare yourself for a culinary expedition unlike any other at Inca Grill in the vibrant city of Greensboro. As you step through the portals of this modern eatery, be greeted by the tantalizing aroma of traditional Peruvian cuisine that will transport your taste buds to the heart of the Andes. Appetizers that will make your mouth water. Kick off your adventure with the complimentary toasted corn, a crispy delight that will keep you nibbling until the main event arrives. Don't miss the huancaina yuca, a crispy masterpiece smothered in a creamy and slightly spicy huancaina sauce. It's like a Peruvian tapas party in your mouth. Entrees that will leave you purring like a jaguar. The lomo saltado is a must-try, featuring tender steak or chicken sautéed with tomatoes, onions, and cilantro. It's a symphony of flavors that will make you wonder why you ever settled for tacos before. And if you're craving seafood, the pescado al macho is a towering behemoth of seafood, swimming in a delectable sauce that will make you forget all about the ocean. Sides that will make you dance. The morena. No Peruvian meal is complete without a side of tac-tac, the national dish of Peru. It's a comforting blend of beans and rice that will soak up every last drop of your lomo saltado sauce. And let's not forget the plantains, fried to perfection and ready to sweeten up your culinary experience. Desserts that will make you sing Machu Picchu. Save some room for the alfajor cookies, shortbread cookies so buttery they'll melt in your mouth like the sun melting snow. And if you're feeling adventurous, try the chocolúcama, a decadent chocolate mousse served in a jar with a generous dose of lucuma, a Peruvian fruit that tastes like a cross between a mango and a pineapple. Service that will make you feel like the Inca King. The staff at Inca Grill are true Peruvian hospitality pros, from the moment you walk in until you roll out into the night, stuffed to the gills. They're always ready to recommend dishes or answer any questions you may have, even if you're wondering why the guinea pig isn't on the menu. Just kidding, it's not. The one tiny quibble: while Inca Grill is an overall delight, I must admit that their menu could use a trip to the printer. The background is a bit too dark, making it difficult to read the descriptions of the mouth-watering dishes. But fear not, my fellow foodies. You can always consult their website for a clearer version. So there you have it, folks. Inca Grill in Greensboro is a culinary gem that will transport your taste buds to the heart of Peru. Whether you're a seasoned veteran of Peruvian cuisine or a curious newcomer, prepare yourself for a gastronomic adventure that will make your socks disappear and probably your pants, too. Holy moly, hometown delicious is the Chinese food escapade you didn't know you needed. It's like a culinary trip to the Far East, without the jet lag. Picture this, a cozy dining room decked out like a Chinese emperor's palace, minus the dragons breathing fire. Grace, your server, is straight out of a kung fu flick, with her lightning-fast reflexes and magical disappearing act. Now, let's talk food. They've got dishes that'll make your taste buds do the hokey-pokey. The spicy pig ear is like a dance party in your mouth, with a texture that's both firm and tantalizing. And the spicy trotters. Man, they're so flavorful, it's like your feet are running a marathon of taste. Don't forget the fish fillet in chili oil, a Sichuan classic that'll leave your palate on fire in the best possible way. And if you're feeling adventurous, try the scalded beef sliced with enoki in sour and spicy soup. It's like a warm, comforting hug that'll chase away all your dragons. But hold your horses, folks. The steamed tilapia takes about 45 minutes to prepare. So, do like the guy on the side of the highway with a "will wait for fish" sign and embrace the zen of patience. It's worth the wait, trust me. It's a meaty masterpiece, so big you'll need a wheelbarrow to take it home. Oh, and one more thing, the jasmine tea is like a liquid hug for your soul. It'll warm you up on a winter night faster than a kung fu master could say, "Hey yo." Just a heads up, sometimes they can get a little understaffed, so be prepared for a culinary adventure with a few unexpected foodie twists and turns. But hey, that's all part of the fun. So, if you're craving authentic Chinese fare that'll satisfy your inner panda bear, then Hometown Delicious is the place for you. Just remember, be patient with the timing, and get ready for a culinary experience that'll make Robin Williams say, no, 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 yum. Green Valley Grill, where the food's finger-licking good and the service will make you giggle. Get ready for a culinary adventure that'll leave you wondering, is this real life or just a Louis C.K. sketch? First up, let's talk wine and dessert. Their pairings are so divine, it's like having a sensory symphony in your mouth. The nutty Irish dessert with maple syrup and caramel-scented wine is like a warm hug on a cold day. But you know what's not a hug? Fried pork that's disguised as schnitzel. It's like a culinary prank that makes you question your sanity. And oh boy, the appetizers. They're like the stars of the show, overshadowing the main courses like Kristen Wiig in a Will Ferrell movie. The Greek meatballs, with their peppery kick and creamy tzatziki, will make you forget all about your worries. Just be sure to ask for extra sauce, because it's like a dance party for your taste buds. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the seafood paella. It's like a game of clam roulette. When I say that 3 out of 4 mussels and clams were closed, I'm not exaggerating. It's like the shellfish were playing hide and seek with the grill and decided to give up halfway through. Imagine my horror when the server informed me that's how they're done. No thanks, I'll pass on the potential food poisoning. But fear not, fillet lovers. While they may struggle with seafood, their fillet is cooked to perfection. Well, almost perfection. One end is medium well, the other rare, and the bloody center looks like a crime scene. But hey, at least it's not fried pork, right? And let's not forget the ambience. It's like walking into a haunted mansion on a foggy night. The temperature is so low, you'll need to bundle up like you're headed to Antarctica. Don't be surprised if you see diners shivering and sipping hot chocolate to warm their frozen souls. But here's the kicker, the service. It's like a comedy club in its own right. When I spotted traditional pepper shakers, I couldn't help but chuckle. It's like they're stuck in the Stone Age of seasoning. But hey, at least they have ample parking and clean bathrooms. So, if you're looking for a good laugh and a mediocre meal, head on over to Green Valley Grill. Just be sure to bring your own pepper mill and a warm sweater. Hokkaido Ramen Sushi, a culinary crescendo that will leave you bowled over. Imagine a culinary adventure so delightful, it will make you laugh like a Japanese mime. Hokkaido Ramen Sushi is a temple of Japanese cuisine where flavors dance on your palate like sumo wrestlers in a ring. Step inside this modern masterpiece, where the ambience is as welcoming as a warm bowl of ramen. The spacious dining area is a symphony of light and laughter, perfect for a grand feast with friends or an intimate noodle-slurping session. Start your culinary journey with their scallion pancakes, so flaky and flavorful they'll make you wonder if they're actually made from clouds. The gyoza, pan-seared to perfection, are like tiny flavor bombs that will explode in your mouth with every bite. Now, let's talk about the sushi. It's like a sushi runway show, where each roll is a masterpiece. From the scallop scallion roll, as delicate as a geisha's touch, to the spicy yellowtail scallion roll, with a kick that will knock your socks off, there's something for every sushi enthusiast. But hold your chopsticks, dear foodies, because the ramen here is a culinary tsunami that will wash over you with waves of delicious delight. The white tonkatsu with chicken is like a comforting hug in a bowl, with a broth so rich and satisfying, you could bathe in it. The red spicy oil ramen with pork belly is an adventure for the brave, with a kick that will make you dance like a samurai on fire. And the dan dan noodles, with their stir-fry flavor and ramen-like texture, are a culinary unicorn that will leave you questioning the meaning of life. In conclusion, Hokkaido Ramen Sushi is a culinary paradise where flavors pirouette and dance upon your tongue. It's a place where you can laugh, love, and slurp noodles until your heart's content. So gather your friends, prepare your chopsticks, and get ready for a Japanese food experience that will make you say, "Oh my gosh, my socks are melting." Shish House Greensboro, where the food is heavenly and the service is unforgettable. Prepare yourself for a culinary adventure that will tickle your taste buds and leave you with a side-splitting chuckle or two. Shish House Greensboro is much more than just a restaurant. It's a full-fledged comedy club disguised as a Middle Eastern paradise. Upon entering, don't be alarmed if you encounter a server with the same level of attentiveness as a sleepwalking beadle. They may or may not have noticed you sitting down, so feel free to wave your arms like a demented windmill until they stumble upon your table. The decor is a masterpiece of mismatched wallpaper and photobombed family portraits. It's like walking into the mind of a schizophrenic interior designer. But hey, who needs subtlety when you've got garlic sauce? And oh, that garlic sauce. It's smoother than a politician's tongue and with a kick that will leave your breath smelling like a dragon who's been on a garlic binge. I highly recommend dipping your fries in it. Just be prepared for social isolation for the rest of the day. Now, let's talk about the food. They serve a mouth-watering array of Mediterranean dishes that will make even the most discerning foodie dance. The hummus. The chicken kebabs are tender and juicy. The rice is fluffy with a hint of saffron, and the hummus is so smooth and flavorful, it will make you question your life choices up to this point. But amidst this culinary excellence, there's a small caveat. The menu is as clear as mud when it comes to sides and salads. It's like a riddle wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in a pita bread. So, be prepared to play a game of culinary roulette. You might end up with a feast fit for a sultan or a meal that leaves you contemplating instant ramen. And lastly, the service. Oh, the service. It's like a roller coaster ride of highs and lows. The staff can be friendly one moment and completely oblivious the next. One server runs around like a headless chicken, while another looks on with the calmness of a Zen master. But hey, it's all part of the Shish House charm. In conclusion, Shish House Greensboro is a place where you can indulge in delicious Middle Eastern food, laugh uncontrollably at the quirky atmosphere, and witness the greatest hits of server mishaps. Just don't expect a coherent menu or a service that rivals a 5-star hotel. But who needs perfection when you've got garlic sauce? So sap, where the food's so good you'll forget you're eating Lao cuisine. Listen up, folks. If you've been searching for a hidden gem in Greensboro that'll take you on a culinary adventure to Laos, then So Sap is your Shangri-La. When you finally find this elusive restaurant, pro tip, it's not a mirage. Prepare for a Polaroid moment as you step inside and witness the walls adorned with memories. It's like dining in a scrapbook but with a Lao twist. Now, let's talk about the grub. Brace yourself for an explosion of flavors that'll make your taste buds dance the haka. Their chicken wings are the stuff of legend, crispy on the outside, tender on the inside, and slathered in a spicy sauce that'll make you question your spice tolerance, but in a good way. The papaya salad, oh boy, it's like a party in your mouth. It's got that perfect balance of tangy, spicy, and refreshingly crunchy. The kind of dish that'll wake you up after a long day of binge-watching Bridgerton. And let's not forget the pork ribs and sausage, which are so juicy and flavorful, you'll be tempted to lick the bones clean. Just don't get caught, it's not considered polite Lao etiquette. As for the service, it's like having a friendly chat with your next-door neighbor if your neighbor happened to be fluent in Lao and had a knack for cooking up a storm. Sure, the portions might be a bit on the smaller side, but hey, that just means you have room for dessert. And speaking of dessert, their mango sticky rice will make you believe in reincarnation as a tropical fruit. So, if you're looking for a dining experience that's both authentic and totally delicious, then So Sap is your Lao at first sight. Just don't say we didn't warn you about the spice, it's not for the faint of tongue. Greetings, food enthusiasts. Prepare your taste buds for a culinary adventure that will leave you questioning your past breakfast choices. Agna and Alexa's, nestled in the heart of Greensboro, is a breakfast and lunch paradise that deserves your undivided attention. Picture this, a vibrant, slightly chaotic dining room reminiscent of a Frida Kahlo painting. The staff, led by the enigmatic duo of Bagner and Alexa, exude warmth and efficiency, taking your order with precision and a dash of Latin flair. While you patiently await your feast, admire the colorful walls adorned with Mexican art. It's like dining in a Mexican museum, minus the stuffy atmosphere. Let's talk about the food. Oh boy, the food. From the mind-bogglingly delicious AB breakfast to the legendary chilaquiles verde, every dish is a masterpiece. The AB breakfast features French toast that will make your taste buds dance the lambada, while the chilaquiles verde are so authentic, they'll have you questioning why you ever bothered with those soggy American versions. And that running egg on top. It's the culinary equivalent of a unicorn riding a shooting star. But wait, there's more. Anna and Alexa's also offers an incredible habanero chicken sandwich. Imagine a succulent piece of chicken, marinated in a secret blend of spices that will awaken your dormant taste buds. Its texture is so tender, you'll swear it melts in your mouth like butter. Pair that with the crispy Sidewinder fries, and you've got a meal that will satisfy even the hungriest of souls. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the wait times. Yes, it can get a little crowded, especially on weekends. But fear not, dear adventurer. The staff at Bagner and Alexa's are culinary ninjas, efficiently turning tables over like a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Before you know it, you'll be savoring the flavors of this culinary haven. In conclusion, Bagner and Alexa's is a breakfast and lunch destination that will forever change your culinary landscape. Its vibrant atmosphere, friendly staff, and mind-blowing food make it a true gem in the dining scene. So gather your friends and family, prepare for a wait that's worth every second, and embrace the deliciousness that awaits you at Bagner and Alexa's. Just don't blame us when you start craving the chilaquiles verde every night of the week. Step right up, folks, and I'll tell you a tale of culinary delight at Fishman's, a hidden gem nestled at the corner of Elm and Walker. Imagine a place where the food's so good, you'll swear the chef has a magic wand. Their spring rolls are a symphony of flavors, best enjoyed with a dip in their celestial chili soy sauce. And the drunken shrimp. Brace yourself for a fiery concoction that'll make your taste buds do a drunken dance. Not a fan of fingers? Don't despair. They'll provide you with peeling gloves for your shrimp devouring pleasure. Just watch out for steam that'll make you look like a boiling kettle. Now, their wild salmon fillet. It's like a salmon spot treatment, grilled to perfection and soaking up all the flavors of the garlic beer broth. It's like a party in your mouth, with all the garlic bread and soy butter you can handle. But hold on, there's more. They've got a killer fried bologna sandwich that'll satisfy even the most sophisticated of bologna connoisseurs. And their wings. Let's just say they'll make your taste buds flap with joy. Oh, and don't forget their blackened salmon ramen bowl. It's like a fiery mountain of noodles, so spicy it'll make your eyes water and your soul sing. Who needs a therapist when you have Fishman's? But let's talk about the ambience. It's like a cozy hole in the wall where you can relax, have a pint, and pretend you're Hemingway writing his next masterpiece. The staff is as friendly as a pack of golden retrievers, and the locals are so hipster, they could teach a hipster seminar. So, if you're looking for a dining experience that's both extraordinary and unforgettable, head on down to Fishman's. Just remember to bring your appetite and a sense of humor. Because at Fishman's, every meal is a stand-up comedy routine for your taste buds. At Cozy Brew Cafe, I decided to try their cozy coffee. I was expecting a warm, comforting brew, but instead, I got a black, bitter liquid that sent shivers down my spine. Just when I thought my taste buds had gone numb, I tried their pastries. They were so dense and crumbly, I could have sworn I was eating bricks. And let's not even get started on their cozy ambience. The music was so loud, I had to shout my order to the cashier, who looked at me like I was speaking a foreign language. But hey, at least the decor was cozy if you like the look of a frat house basement. If you're looking for a truly cozy and enjoyable cafe experience, Cozy Brew Cafe is definitely not the place to be. Unless, of course, you're into bitterness, crumbling pastries, and a noise level that would make a jackhammer jealous.